Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wine Marketing and Sales Strategies. My name is Arjun Sella. I'm the host of Unstoppable Real Hospitality podcast. In today's webinar, we are going to talk about wine marketing and sales strategies. It's very important for the future of the business because we have also a little decline and also we have a lot of issues in the market. Supplies, sales, demand, you name it, it's a headache. But don't give up. If you're willing to do something in your life, you'll make it happen. So we're gonna start doing a lot of webinars so I can give you my best knowledge so you can implement it in your real life. We are going to start first with wine marketing. Marketing is a very important subject where you put yourself outside and you try to get attention of the customers. And sales is a different animal where you show how you perform and how you can maintain the relationship with the customer. These are very important parts to be successful in this type of business. Wine marketing and wine sales are very different than a regular sales because you are involved in different stages. You have the winery, they have to do their own part. You have the distributing company, they're doing their part, and you have the restaurants, the liquor stores, which they're doing their part. But that's all together is connected. If all these components don't help each other, you will never be successful. I'm going to break it down in 3 different parts. You can break it down all different parts, but I will break it down on only 3 different parts for this webinar. Wineries. How you can implement marketing. Very simple. First, you have to believe in your product, what you're doing. If you have that belief and the drive to sell, to marketing, to be involved with the people, to be sociable with the people, you have to use first to start is marketing. Marketing are very important because if you don't get involved, nobody comes to your door or nobody will knock on your door. Hey, what do you have? You gotta get the attention. So, to me, a very important part is social media. We're gonna focus more to do the marketing. Very important. 5 social media powerhouses: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and Twitter. There are 5 powerhouses. You can get the attention. It's all depends what type of winery you are. It could be a boutique winery. It can be a huge winery with a whole lot of different brands. That's one part. Instagram, TikTok, and I believe also LinkedIn is a perfect place for all type of different wineries, from small boutique to the large one. Pay attention to these 3 very important social media powerhouses. The other part, marketing, is not only social media, it's your story, how you are going to spread it to the world, where your focus will be, who your customers will be, what type of wine you're selling. This is very important when you're trying to sell your product. Some products are made for liquor stores, and some of them are made for restaurants. And you are going to include different strategy about those parts, meaning liquor stores or restaurants. And also the relationship you're going to create with these businesses and how you're going to market your product to them. That will go through a distributing company, which you are, as a winery, going to be involved. You can be a very small distributing company, or you can be with a huge distributing company. Everyone is different, has a different mindset, different strategy, how they do sales. In the end, you have to sell. You're not there to just hold a bottle and look good. You have to sell that product. So how are you going to do that? When you deal with a distributing company, small ones, they do have some power, but the big ones also, they do have lots of power. It's all depend from your budget. It's all depend from your will as a winery to make it happen so your brand can be expanded. Pick the states you think you are going to crush it. Believe that you're going to crush it, and just go and find the right distributing company. There's so many. Pick what you like, with who you like to work, and focus with them. Make a plan how you are going to expand your brand with them. Present them that you are worth it being with them. It's not just the distributing company is going to help you. You have to help yourself and show them that you are going to be involved in the sales. When the distributing company is going to be so pumped up and so happy with your support, they are willing to help you a lot. Restaurants, liquor stores are a very tough environment to deal with. So you have to approach them very professionally. Why? Because their time is so limited. Their time is not only spending time with you and showing them all the wines you have, because there are millions of wines around. And you have to create a strategy how they will like you more. That's so important, because that one comes the sales techniques, how to get to their door. First of all, the big companies, they do have the power, because they are there every week. They get everyday repeat orders. And you can just jump in with the rep. You can go around and talk to them talk to the buyers, and you can get your orders. But don't forget, not everybody gets the order the first time you show your product. Every sale is done probably on your fifth visit or fifth contact. You have to know how to follow up. You have to know how to warm up the buyer. You have to have a presentation, professional. You have to present your product way before you go and see your appointment. When you secure your appointment, you have to bombard the wine buyer with the information you have for your product. Start emailing. If you have their phone number, texting, stories, interesting stuff about your product. And when you go and taste them, you already warm them up. You have them pumped up while they're going to taste. And also, I have some other secrets which I really want to show you to you today, but I will show you the next video when I'm going to teach you really about sales. Today, we're just going to do a very small info strategy so you can have an idea how all these things works. Very important also, don't forget, your personality has to be very calm. You have to learn how to listen. You have to know the regions when you go out in the field. Every state is different. I'm in New Jersey, we're totally different. New York is totally different. Carolina probably is totally different. Learn the way people buy the products. Do your research. Very important. There are so many tools you can do research. Focus on getting that attention to your product through videos, through communication, and be free. Don't feel that somebody is going to say, oh no. A lot of people will say no to you. Hey, listen, just have that rhino skin. Keep going. Believe in your product and you'll crush it. I would just want to put a little bit on sales. Every cell is different. Liquor store sales are different. Wine salesmen, when they come and approach you, a wine rep sales is different, and restaurant sales are different. There are 3 different types of sales. Restaurant sales are very easy because the customers are there, and the wine professional, which I just want to put one thing. Not every restaurant needs a sommelier. It's a plus, but you really don't need a som. You need somebody to teach them to have some language and understand the wines. Let's say you have a wine in your restaurant, only one person who has some experience. Why don't you, that person teaches everybody at the restaurants, all the wait staff, how to sell the wines in a restaurant. I do it, and I will say I take proud that all my people, they know how to sell wine. They know every region They know the wine list beautifully, perfectly. They know exactly where they're located in the wine shelves, and makes my life so easy. And what it tells you, delegate your other jobs so you can focus on other things and makes your life easier. Don't have ego. Teach you stuff. Don't be stingy. Other way of selling. Liquor stores. Every liquor store has a different strategy of making the sales. I don't want to go too deep. I worked for Total Wine, and because just I want to know how that part works. And they have tremendous way of operating, and they're very successful. God bless them. They have a very interesting system. They train their employees, and don't forget, they're not sums, but they train their employees. They show them exactly what their strategy is and what to sell more. They never talk bad about the competition. And the most important part is the cash register person knows how to upsell, and they don't believe in long lines when you cash out, because that's where is the money. That's where we make the money. Cashing out 1, 2, 3, and no struggling. So you don't mind filling up that shopping bag to the teeth, and you know that when you leave that store, you don't have to wait an hour. You are in 2-3 minutes, you're out of the store. So makes people service is so important. So they have all the components together. They work fast and they make their money fast because they know how to make it. Let's go back to the wine salesman. As a wine salesman, that's a different sell. It's so difficult now because there's so much competition. Economy is interesting. So you as a salesman, don't fall asleep. Open your mind. Every book is interesting. Pick your favors. It's not only sales, you go and knock on the door on a liquor store or restaurants and just go and take order. Don't be an order taker. Be a real informational person. Always come up with something, a new wine, new product. Every time you're going to take an order, show them something. Make them interesting. Get their attention. You have all the information of the wine buyers. Send them videos. Post on our social media. Get a bottle of wine. Take a picture with that. Make a video. Talk about that product. Send that video to your possible prospect, a wine buyer. Doesn't matter, a liquor store or a restaurant. Be involved, because sitting down, just taking an order will not take you nowhere. Be strategic. Knows how to learn how to follow up, and learn how to sell. Sales are so different than liquor store and restaurants. Wine salespeople are not trained. Tell you the truth. Most of them, they don't know much. And that's why they get a lot of no's. Learn how to approach, learn how to talk, listen, find out what they need, and bring a product. Show them. Sometimes you don't have the chance to show them. Make videos. Show them. People don't want to see visually something. Before, after. Especially when you have your appointment to taste wine, a couple days before, send them email about the products you're going to show to them. Maybe they're not going to like that product. They will tell you, oh, listen, I'm not looking for that. Bring me something different. Be flexible. Prep yourself. Preparation is so important. I will close this webinar with only this, and we are going to break the marketing and the sales in different webinar. So get ready. We're gonna go for more details in the next videos. God bless you. Thank you for listening to this webinar. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, Instagram page. Really appreciate it. If you have any needs, anything you want, DM me on any social media. I would love to help you for free. Let's make it unstoppable. Thank you.